Okay guys, so this is Dr. Octoconopus, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you my custom Lego minifigures from Texas Chainsaw 3D. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the first minifigure I have to show is one of two different versions of Leatherface that I've made from this particular movie. So this is how he looks for the majority of the film. So you can see he's got his red shirt on. Yeah, it's got the collar, and the sleeves are all rolled up, so you can see his arms. They've got the blood on them. There's some skin showing through where the shirt isn't buttoned up. He's got the leather apron with the buckles and the rivets and everything, and then there's also some blood on it. He's got his black pants and the grey shoes. The apron actually continues to the back as well. It's all tied up. I'm hoping I can get this terrible camera to actually focusing. Oh wait, no, there we go. There it is. Yeah. Okay, so he's also got the skin mask. It's a very brown color, as you can see. It's got all the wrinkles and stitching in it, in the forehead and around the mouth. You can see his real mouth through the mouth on the mask, and also his real eyes and his eyebrows. He's got his grey hair because one thing I definitely remember about Leatherface in this particular movie is that he had grey hair because he's meant to be older than he was in the other movies. Like, I don't know, maybe like in his late 50s, I guess, or maybe even his early 60s. I don't know. They never really explain how old he is. But yeah, he's got his grey hair. It's sort of like messy and stuff. I just sculpted it out of clay. There's no hair on the back because I don't remember there being any hair on the back. This brown part here is actually supposed to be the back piece of the mask, and then you can see his neck through the back. So yeah, I think he turned out pretty good. It's definitely one of my better minifigures that I've made over the years. You can see that the accessory I gave him is the axe. You know, because I thought it would be cool to give him the axe, because that's one of my favorite scenes in the movie. You can see that the axe actually has like some blood on there, but apart from that, it's pretty much just a standard one that you can get in quite a few sets. I actually got this axe from a trade I did with one of my friends. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say about the first version of Leatherface. Now let's move on to the next one. So up next we have the second version of Leatherface that I've made. So yeah, he looks like this kind of towards the end of the movie. And I think this would actually have to be my favorite look of Leatherface. You know, I just really liked the design of the mask and the clothes he's wearing and everything. Yeah, I thought he looked really cool. I was going to do the battle-damaged version of the mask with the blood splattered around the mouth, but I decided not to, you know, just because I didn't really have enough parts that I was willing to use. So yeah, you can see he's got his orange shirt, and once again it has the sleeves rolled up, except there's no blood this time. It's got the buttons and the collar. He's got his red tie, and this tie is actually very similar to the one he wore in the original. The only difference is, the one he wore in the original was black, and this one's clearly red. Or maybe it was red in the original. I mean, the original came out in the 70s, so it's, maybe it was red and it just looked black because of the quality of the cameras they had back then, but yeah, you never know. But yeah, he's also got his brown pants, and there's these two buttons here. He's got the grey shoes again. Once again, he has the grey hair. This time I didn't use clay. I actually just took Frodo's hair and I painted it grey. Yeah, and I think that actually looks a lot like his hair in the movie. It's like really grey and curly. The skin mask has a lot of wrinkles and stitching in it. Yeah. I think I did a pretty good job on the mask. It's pretty accurate. And I think the colors also accurate enough. You can see his mouth through there. You can't see his eyes because I just think that this version of him looks cooler when you can't see the eyes, And well, just some scenes you can see his eyes and other scenes you can't. It's just sort of depends on the lighting. But I decided to leave the eyes out. So you can see he's got the chainsaw. It's exactly the same as the chainsaw I made for my remake Leatherface. Except this time it's red and not black. Yeah. So yeah, it's still got the same blood and everything. It's the only real difference is that it's red. But yeah, he holds it the exact same way. Yeah, so this is the other way that you can hold it. This is more of like an attacking position. The other position was just sort of a normal holding position. So yeah, it's a pretty cool chainsaw. Might just move it out of the way so you can get a better look at the minifig. So yeah, that's him without his chainsaw. Yeah. So yeah, I'm happy with him. Let's move on to the next guy. So this is the last guy I'm going to be showing you. This is Officer Marvin. He's one of the cops because there's a few different cops in this movie. There's only one reason why I decided to make this guy, and you'll find out soon. I don't really want to tell you until I've covered the basic detail of him. For his face, I just took an Indiana Jones face and I painted on a new mouth. You can see his teeth. Yeah, he's sort of like got sort of an angry look on his face. You can see where his shirt isn't buttoned up. He's got some skin showing. You can see his muscles and stuff. He's got his green police shirt. Yeah, he's got the badge, the pockets, the buttons, the collar. All this detail on both of the arms. He's got the grey pants and the black shoes. He's got his gun, which I made by modifying a Lego Star Wars sniper rifle, I guess. It was one of these. I don't really know what you'd call it. I just call it a sniper rifle. But yeah, he's also got the iPhone. Yeah, because that's from like a really memorable scene, because the iPhone is also kind of connected to a minor plot hole involving the timeline of the movie. I'm not really going to bother to talk about it that much because hundreds of other people have already ranted about that, and I really don't want to be one of those people because I actually liked the movie a lot, So yeah, I don't want to talk about that plot hole, but yeah, if you've seen the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. Uh, I actually think I did a pretty good job on the iPhone. It's got the screen and the button and this thing. I don't really know what it is. I don't have an iPhone, so I did the best I could. Um, so yeah, now there's one more accessory that I'm going to show you, which is of course his alternate head. Um, yeah, this is going to be kind of a spoiler for pretty much anyone who hasn't seen the movie. Um, yeah, so this is when Leatherface, no, it's after Leatherface kills him with the axe, and then he actually cuts his face off and uses it to make a new skin mask. Yeah, I thought that that was one of the creepier moments in the movie, because after he peels off his face, he almost still looks alive, because he still looks like himself, but he's obviously uh, faceless. I think I did a pretty decent job at capturing the look of the muscles. The muscles that is showing where his face has been sliced off. There's some blood splatters around the side. His eyelids are still there, and they're shut. There's his mouth and a few like wrinkles and things. Yeah, better look at the blood. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. So yeah. So yeah, those are my Texas Chainsaw 3D minifigures. I'm extremely happy with all of them. I think they all turned out really well. Might just compare them with the remake Leatherface I did. Yeah. There's no real room for him, I guess. I kind of move the camera, but yeah, it's just a quick little comparison. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you think in the comment section below. Stay tuned for more, and see you next time.